Thanks for visiting pick4bet.com. This is Yonkers Race number 8. This is the second leg of the pick 4. Um, it's non-winners at 8,000, non-winners at 6,000. Last 6 starts. The purse is 17,000. The one horse is Jolly Lester. He finally gets a little bit of post position relief. He's been facing a little bit of tougher. With facing $25,000 claimers in his last 2, but just showed little in both efforts. But he has the real tonight. He did flash some speed before, on August 30th, 2010. He did go out for the lead in 27-3, but he was a different horse back then. This horse is not on his A game. I doubt he'll be able to protect the pocket, and Jeff Gregory will have his work cut out for him tonight. The 2, King of Kings, the Catman takes the drive. This horse is a pretty consistent horse. Even though he's 0 for 21 for the year, last year he was only 1 for 27. He's a money maker. He's 6 years old. He's almost made over $400,000. He's been facing this class the last 2. He was favored 2 races ago. He was 3-1 last week. He had a strong finish. He came home pretty fast in 35-3. This is a horse that you probably have to just throw in just because of the consistency. Even though he hasn't won, you think that he's gonna be due for a breakout race. Sometime. So he's due for some horse racing luck. He's consistent, and the 2 horse is a horse that you definitely have to throw in your pick 4 tonight. The 3 horse is Mighty Art, George Brennan. The horse has speed. He gets a driver switch from Ted Wing, who also trains the horse and owns him. Brennan, speed. He's the master of speed for a reason. You really don't have to say any more on this horse, even though he hasn't shown that he can actually compete with the older horses, and he is facing older horses tonight. The driver switch alone to George Brennan is an ultra big difference, and you have to add the 3 horse into every pick 4 that you play tonight. So the 2 and 3 are 2 options going forward. The 4 horse is JJ's Foxy Express. Brian Sears takes over. He was 1-1 last week. Even money, odds on in a $20,000 claiming race. He gets a little class relief this week. Those open condition claimers are a little bit tougher than this non-winners. Even though you can get a couple of stout horses dropping down in these non-winners race, but the overall the $20,000, $25,000 claiming races are a little bit tougher than these non-winners. So he's getting a little class relief today. He doesn't have speed. He's gonna have to probably come first over to actually compete with these horses. Is he good enough to come first over and win with these 2 and 3 horse? I'm not sure. I can't blame you if you add this horse into your pick 4. If you're going deep. However, we're not going so deep in this race, and JJ's Foxy Express is a horse that we're gonna have to throw out. This horse is gonna have to tough it up first over if he's gonna want to win the race. And with the 2 and 3 being ultra competitive, and the 3 having that much speed, I just don't see this 4 horse actually getting a trip tonight. So we're gonna pass up on this 4 horse. The 5 horse is All My Rowdy Friends. Jim Ponziano drives. He's been in this class the last couple of times. He showed little. Again, this is another horse that's gonna have to rough it up as far as trip wise. He has a good breeding. Better's Delight. He was bred by Schnickner. He has a good trainer. It's a solid horse, but this horse just can't seem to get any racing luck. Again, the 5th hole tonight, it's a tough field. This is a horse that really at 12-1 shows some value, but you just can't add to your pick 4 ticket. The 6 horse, McDana N. Daniel Dubé. This horse is a horse that you 100% have to add on to every pick four ticket that you do tonight. Dubé gets to drive. He did one. He came home in 28 seconds at the Meadowlands a race ago in 151. The race before he was 152. He had Simon driving him before that. I like the driver switch to Dubé, even though George Brennan had him last week. The fact that Brennan took that took the three horse tells you how much he likes his three horse, because this six horse he probably did have the option of getting the six horse. I'm pretty sure Brennan does get at first asking, but he decided to go with that horse instead. But this six horse is a horse that's on the up and up. He's coming over from a different country, so he doesn't have that much racing experience over here in the United States. However, this is a horse that you just have to add in just because, he probably can get a second over trip behind the 4 or 5 horse, and that's what he's going to have to do tonight to win. Is he good enough to win? Yes. Is he going to have a tough trip? Yes. Is he going to beat the 2 or 3 horse? I'm not sure because of the trip, but this is a horse that you definitely have to add into every pick four ticket. So far it's a 2, 3, and 6 this race. The 7 horse is no shenanigans. Simon Aller picks up the tribe. This horse is going to be coming from the outside position. He's moving up in class. He did race at Yonkers 2 races back. He was 6-1. He had the rail. Now he's starting from the 7th position. He's going to be going around the track, and basically the 7 horses should go off 50-1 because there's no way he can win this race tonight, even though this is a good horse. I love Matt Scooter horses. Obviously, he's one of my favorite horses of all time. But no shenanigans has no shenanigans winning this race. It's not likely, and it's not going to happen. The 8 horse is Bonus Miles. He has some speed from the outside. Is he going to show some speed tonight? I doubt it. Especially with those 2 and 3 being inside and all the speed being inside of him. He might get a third over trip with the 6 horse. Sorrentino trains. This is a good horse. He gets his wins. He had a 151 mark at Poconos last year. It wouldn't hurt to add him to a pick four ticket if you're going deep this race, but the fact is we're not going that deep. This is a race that we can get by with just playing the 2, 3, and the 6. There's should be no way we lose this race because Mighty Art going out for the lead, and King of Kings should be right behind him, and that 6 horse might get a trip to surprise both of them. But this race, it's all about the 2 and 3 and 6. This is the second leg of the pick four at Yonkers on Tuesday, July 19th, and we're gonna go with the 2, 3, and 6. Thanks again for visiting pick4bet.com. We're sponsored by idabet.com, hopefully, and I'm gonna have the third leg in just a few minutes. Thank you.